Hey, go. We do have a third headset. Come sit here in case we want to talk to you. What's that?
Welcome everyone. We've got a huge matchup going down at Cheyenne High School. It's the students versus the staff. Forget the NBL, we're talking about real bragging rights here, Steph.
That's right, Braun. This is where legends are made. Forget the finals, this is Mustangs basketball at its finest. Students lacing up their careers, staff dusting off their New Balances. It's about to get serious.
Man, no, those teachers have been practicing in the gym after hours. Mr. Slaney from photography has been working on his post move for weeks. You think he's going to drop a sky hook?
Skyhook, I heard Mrs. Kruckenberg has been doing the math to figure out how to sink a three-pointer. She might splash more than I do.
She's got to go through Jackson, though. I heard that kid's got bounced. They're calling him Shane Zion. You think he's dunking on his math teacher tonight?
Oh, for sure. And word is the students have been hyping this up all week on social media. Brooklyn said the staff's knees are older than you, LeBron.
Well, I'm built to last. All right, but they're not wrong about the knees. I hope Mrs. Helbig's got us packed ready for halftime.
Meanwhile, the students are probably already planning their TikTok victory dance. I bet if they win, there's gonna be a trending hashtag like Staff Gods call it.
But don't sleep on the staff. These teachers are smart. They've got playbooks thicker than your scoring record, Steph. I'm telling you, there might be some zone defense we've never even seen before.
And you know Officer Ostlund is gonna try to go full MJ and take over the game. But let's be real, if he tries to drive to the hoop, Tate is swatting that shot into next week.
Ah, man, I wish we could be there, Shannon. Our school, you're in for a treat. Students versus staff, this is bigger than any finals matchup.
No doubt. Good luck to both sides. And hey, staff, if you lose, don't let them cancel homework. That's not how this works.
You heard it here first. Let's get it, Mustangs. Over to your game commentators, Knoedel and Lutovsky.
Good morning and welcome to another Cheyenne Mustang Media production where we are live from West Fargo Cheyenne High School. You could be anywhere in the world, you could be watching anything in the world, but you're here with us and we appreciate that. My name is Jordan Lutovsky. I am joined alongside me today is Mr. Aaron Knoedel. Aaron, we are here for our winter pep rally. Since we did it last year, it has been anticipation until we could get underway with this year's contest.
Yeah, the excitement is palpable. You can feel it in the room. It's basically like the Super Bowl and the World Series had a baby. That's what we have in front of us today.
Well, this weekend is a huge football weekend. The college football playoff gets underway tonight. You have big games tomorrow in the NFL. This is the ultimate kind of dipping your toe in the water to a huge sports weekend, but I actually think more people are probably going to be watching this than they're going to be watching the Bison Jackrabbit game tomorrow.
Well, the tickets were crazy today. I saw scalpels outside in the parking lot. There was already, all sorts of people tailgating, getting ready for this event. This is the event of the season. This is the way you want to end your 2024.
The fees that Ticketmaster put on these tickets is unbelievable. And you're right, it's a perfect way to end the semester right now. As you look out on the floor, you have Mr. James Lamb in his colorful attire is leading the student body, leading them through some cheers right now to kind of get the juices flowing a little bit, because once that ball is tipped, who knows what's going to happen.
And that's probably important, Lutovsky. We got to get the blood flowing for these staff members. If we don't get the blood flowing, there are hamstrings to be lost.
Well, and that's, we'll get to that later, right? When we talk about our keys to the game, that's certainly something that we're going to want to talk about. So our schedule here that we'll do Mr. Moe will give a little announcement. Aaron, I was looking this morning for fall celebrations. 5 teams from Cheyenne High School were the EDC champions.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Girls cross country, girls golf, which you were a part of. On the coaching side, volleyball, boys tennis, and then football. And then we'll go through some crowd cheers and get the students going. A little 3-point competition I see, and then the ultimate is going to be the basketball game. The way that the game is going to run, we're going to have 2 10-minute halves. I think that's a little adjustment from last year. I believe we played 12. Staff,
I think that was purposeful.
Well, I think, yeah. I mean, you look at the lead changes last year, and the staff just couldn't hang on. So, hey, let's cut it down to 20 minutes instead of 24.
It's good when you make the rules, Lutovsky. It's good when you make the rules.
That's why I'm a teacher, man. Foul on a shot, automatic bucket, no free throws. And then maybe the biggest one is respect the officials. And back again by popular demand is not Mr. Salisbury, it's Mr. Salisbury's father, the real
Mr. Salisbury, the first, the original. Well, we'll head it down to hear a little bit of the PA announcing here and to hear some of these, and then we'll be back to call this game. I'm excited, Jordan. How about you?
Cannot wait, baby.
All right, we'll be right back.
passing us off, and I'm going to have everybody stand up, and we're going to look it all out.
While we wait for the streets to roll out back, we're going to be doing practice. So everyone stand up. And join in with Rodney.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have a performance from your Cheyenne cheer team. They just got started at the NBCCA Fall State Tournament. They've been working really hard to get this show this team. Come see them compete in the Fort Worth January 18th. If you see something you like from the team, feel free to let out keep it cheer and let them know that you're on our team. Let's hear it for your Cheyenne cheer team.
All right, fans, welcome back to West Fargo Cheyenne High School. As we see our two teams are running out on the floor, you have the students. They are coming out in their white bottoms, white tops, and the staff comes out in their road orange jerseys. I see we have a couple of players in the lineup tonight. Mr. Brosh coming out in the boxing style robe. You know that he's all business. I see Mr. Williams, he was not on the roster. I see that he is out there. Maximus led the students, or the staff, out onto the floor, and you could just feel the energy rise. We had a tremendous performance by our dance team. Very impressive. An awful game of knockout, I will say that, but it was exciting nonetheless. The shooting, not so much. And then now you can just feel the energy. They got the Allen Serious Project playing. It's almost like watching a boxer walk down the main event, getting into the ring.
And almost is the operative word here, because if you're looking, fans, for a true game of basketball and athleticism, you might look elsewhere. But today, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about athleticism. It's about pride.
This is show business, right? This is show business. It's not basketball. This is show business.
So let's get right into it, Jordan. We got to talk about the keys to the game here. We have to know what is it that each team needs to consider in order to make this happen. Let's talk about the teachers first. They need to be old but bold. They are the smartest people on the floor. They have to prove it today.
Absolutely. You think about the students, they might want to get up and down and they might want to run the floor, but hey, you get a 2-0 lead if you're the staff, there's no shot clock. 2-0 lead, hold the ball. Just pass it around the key. Right? You got to outthink them. You're not going to out-physical them. You're not going to, you probably don't have the stamina on the lungs, but you got to be a little bit smarter. And our staff, we have some of the best.
Hey, let's pull up that keys to the game again. We have that second key to the game. We need to talk about the students. The pressure is on the students today. We have to figure out how can they continue their awesome performance from last year.
Well, awesome I don't think is the right word. They
won.
They won by 2. Okay, they won by 2. There is pressure. There's pressure on this year's class. I mean, you're defending a title, right? And it's, you don't want to be known as the class, right, that lost the game. And they talk about in sports, sometimes your last name gets attached to it, like, oh, that was the Canolo crew or that was the Thomas crew. Okay? If you're on the floor right now, right, you don't want to be known as the team that could not get it
lost
done.
it. Yes, that's absolutely true. And that's why for both teams today, it's not about defense winning championships. It's dignity winning championships. If you can leave the floor and not be embarrassed, probably most of the people are going to feel pretty good about it today.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes a lot of pressure anytime that you are performing. Teddy Roosevelt talked about it's the man in the arena, right? They are all in the arena today. They are putting their skills, or lack thereof, on display for all of us to watch and really all of us to critique.
Well, let's move over to the key injuries that we got to talk about, because not everybody coming into this game healthy. You'd think 365 days, Mr. Lutovsky, would be enough for the teachers, but unfortunately that's not true. We got one of our key point guards, Aaron Thielgis. He just says he's got some old feet.
Yeah, he came up to my classroom yesterday to hash this out. Apparently sounds like maybe some plantar fasciitis a little bit. He did say that he's doing a little bit of shooting around, but he just – so that's something that you're right. We're really going to have to watch Thiel. Just his minutes may be limited this year, but last year in limited time, if you remember, Aaron Thiel just drilled 2 clutch three-pointers for the Cheyenne staff, and they're looking to replace 10 points that didn't come back to the team this year. Thiel just might be the guy that can get it done. Steph
Swickla is out today. Not a surprise there. Number 89, the forward for the Mustangs. She's just simply said, I can't do it. I like cats too much, not sports.
I got nothing to add there.
And last but not least, Erin Kruckenberg not feeling very well this week. Had to use a sick day, I believe. And here she is. She's using the coughs to her advantage. I think she's going to try to see if she can infect a student or two, maybe weaken them up by the second half.
You said the teachers got to play smarter than the students, and that formula right there by Kruckenberg, I didn't think of that, but what a fantastic game plan.
So let's move over to some key players here. Let's talk about a key player that we saw last year in the game, and that is Rachel Murphy.
Absolutely, Rachel Murphy. She's back on the squad this year. She got the call once again. You look at the Michelangelo of jump shots.
A true artist in the classroom and on the court.
1,000 points in high school. No shot that she doesn't love, right?
That's right. If you're a shooter, shoot it up. So we know Rachel Murphy's going to bring it. I know she has some vengeance in her ideas, too.
Intensity, too. Look at that game face.
Oh, yeah, she's ready to go. And let's turn it over to somebody that we met actually through the transfer portal this year. This is our new teacher teaching photography and graphics. This is Mr. Jared Slindy.
Yeah, the NIL package, which is too much to pass up for Mr. Slindy. When he heard what the staff team was paying for players this year, he said, hey, sign me up, I'm on board. So, yeah, we did get him from the portal.
Yep. And he does. He leads the league in hustle. You know what that means, though. Statistically, probably not doing much else.
Okay, well, yeah, that's true.
I'm just giving you a hard time there, Slindy. We know you're going to be good.
That might mean Slindy's minutes are going to be limited to seconds.
That's right. All right, so let's take a look here at we obviously got to get a zoom in here of our refs today, because one of the key factors has to be the Salisbury refereeing crew here. Which team are they going to favor? That is going to play into this.
I think it's the one that hit the ATM this morning more times than the other, right?
And I'm a little concerned. You know, you'd think that maybe the teachers have deeper ATMs, but this is a teaching crew, so it might be that the students have a better negotiation side when it comes to bribery.
Well, let's look at our rosters right here for both the staff and the students. We are going to start with the students. Number 0, James Buffington. I should clarify, they're all seniors, by the way. Number 1, Jackson Alexander, good wrestler. Number 2, Janelle Kelvoda. Number 3, Carter Staffney. Number 4, State Volleyball Player of the Year, Alexa Kaloran. Looks like we got 2 number 4s because we also have Cash Gilseth. Number 5, Shea Beshorner. Number 11, Maddox Weigel, another wrestler. Number 12, Parker Rolfson. Number 14, Bella Spielman. Number 21, Jackson Zavadil, and also another 21, Caleb Haas. Number 22, Kansas McKinnon. Number 23, Krishma Zuri. Also another number 23, Braden Olson. Number 24 is Brooklyn Saxland. Number 31, Tate Herman. Number 42, Porter Beam. The Deuce, Jamison Allen, and number 33 is Cooper Bryant.
You see that roster there, Mr. Litovsky, and you notice something right away. A lot of state championships on that, a lot of EDC championships on it. There are a lot of athletes on that student side.
There are, Buffington baseball, Alexander, we said wrestling, Staffney played basketball, Kaloran volleyball, Gilseth football. I could keep going up and down. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of athleticism. Now, speaking of athleticism, let's look at our staff side. We have a substitute. 9th grade basketball coach, former student Brady Johnson. Number 1 is Mr. Brosh from the science department. From marketing and business is number 2, Mrs. Helvick. From the music and band department, number 3, Mr. Landman. From the math department, we talked about him earlier, is Mr. Theolgis. Instructional coach, Mr. Josh Karch. Our school resource officer, Mr. Osland. Kruckenberg was a late scratch, so we have Mr. Riley, our school security guard, Mr. Moe, activities coordinator, Mrs. Murphy from the art department, assistant principal, Bodell, Mr. Rott from math, Mr. Slindy from graphics, from the social studies department, Miss Torkelson, from the math department, Mrs. Frank, and Maximus, the Mustang, representing the stable.
I believe we also have a late add, too, with our assistant superintendent here, Vince Williams. Former principal here at Cheyenne as well, so looking to see.
Hails from Chicago. Let's hope he plays like those legendary Bulls teams that he grew up following and watching very closely. Announcing tonight on our PA is Drake Nostrom, and helping run the scoreboard, I see that Bo Beam is down there as well as our starter lineup right now for the students.
Now, are you concerned that the students are running the scoreboard today, Mr. Litovsky?
Yeah. Now that you say it, yeah, absolutely I am.
Math, not always a strong suit for every kid in this school. So hey, if we have a kid on there that's adding 3 when it should be 2, adding 4 when it should be 3, I got to be a little concerned.
Well, it's a struggle for some students and some teachers, myself included.
Know your lane. Know your lane.
Absolutely.
Any predictions going into this game? What do you expect to see from these two teams today?
I feel really strong about the staff this year. I felt like, last year they understood their roles, and then now coming back, experience matters. The athleticism on the student side, it didn't really hit me until I saw them warming up right now that you're right. There's a lot of good athletes on that team. There's a lot of good athleticism. They look a little bit more professional this year in the full uniform. I don't know. I kind of got a bad feeling for the staff as I walk in here. Prior to, I thought the staff were going to wipe the floor, but
hey, one big mistake they made is, they had one organized practice in the last 365 days, and they tried to do it this week. Obviously, that's going to lead to tightness. It's going to lead to soreness. They need recovery time. We probably should have put that practice in June.
Yeah, you probably should have now that you say that, now that you think about it.
Well, this is the starting lineup here for the Mustangs, looking really strong on the staff side. We see Brandy Frank coming in here, and we know she's all elbows. There's probably going to be some bloody noses on the other side if you get in her way. And we got to see what kind of defense this Mustang staff plays today. You know, knowing that they don't want to go full court man-to-man, what are they going to go with?
Well, you know, talking to the GM, Mrs. Helvig, she did let a little tidbit out that they're most likely to run a 2-3 zone, but she said if they need to get creative, they're not against going into a 1-3-1. She thinks that they have the athletes to do that out on the floor today. She
thought they had the athletes to pull that off? No, that's cool. That's cool, Helvig. I appreciate the optimism.
She didn't say that. I put it in. I believe they have the athletes.
I have a different angle on this. 2-3 zone, that's what you play when you get old and you say, I don't really want to move that much. Let me guard this little square here. And then, to me, I think what we're going to see is a lot of help defense. You know what help defense is for the staff? You let the guy drive by and you yell help really loud.
Okay.
That's what I expect to see out of the old folks.
Well, I didn't know what it was, so I'm glad that you clarified that. Now that you say it, it makes perfect sense to me.
All right, well, now we're going to the jump ball here.
You got Johnson, Moe, and Oslin, along with Frank and Helvig, starting for the staff.
Well, and we win the tip here.
It's 2 years in a row that staffs controlled the ball right off the tip. Helvig in the corner to Johnson.
Helvig is wide open for three, and she doesn't miss a lot. Oh! And that'll bring the house down to start. That is not the person you want to leave open. Somebody missed the game plan. Students come right back, almost with an air bank, but we got number 24 off the glass. That was Brooklyn Saxon, and almost put that one in with Brady Johnson over on the left side for the staff. So good start for Team in Orange here today. Looking for Oslin down low. He's looking to back him down.
That's an M&M'er down there. That's a mismatch.
And that is easy, too, for Officer Oslin. Using his feet.
Students got to figure their defense out. You don't want Staffney on Oslin.
And we get Cooper going to the rim, and that's an air ball. Rebound to the students, looking up top, and that we're going to call a 3-second call. I didn't see this much activity coming from the Salisbury reffing crew. Last year I counted their steps. There were 7.
Okay, let's leave that. Now, let's get back to the game. Now, the staff last year did get out to a lead. They led by 5 at halftime. They got to keep this momentum going right now.
And it could be a little rope-a-dope strategy here by the students.
I don't think so. I think they're just getting dominated.
It could be, and that we got to look from the corner. That one comes up short.
Good look by Johnson.
Bryant with the rebound, looking up ahead. We got Staffney dishing it off to number 21 for the first bucket. That is Caleb Haas putting it in for 2.
That was Zavadil.
That was Zavadil.
Maybe their strategy was putting multiple players in the same number to try to
that got
throw
me.
them off.
Got me. All right, looking down low. We got Moe looking, kicking it back to Oslin. Into the corner for Moe, looking for Brandy Frank. She wasn't ready for that one.
Bad pass, good interception.
And we have a breakaway missed layup. Johnson with the rebound, and we got a 3-on-1 developing here. Over to Oslin. He popped. That shot fake is just fundamental basketball.
That's
is what
the
that
sound
is.
of the police.
All right, let's see if the students can find a way. And there you go, Staffney from deep.
A little creativity from the students on the bench there. Staffney drills a deep 3. They all roll the canoe.
And we are going to get some substitutions into the game. I see for the Mustang staff is Ryan Bodell. I was impressed, told Ryan last year he was the only staff member I saw sprint. It was for less than about 8 yards.
He dove for a loose ball. He played terrific down the lane. He put a shoulder right into a student last year, put him on their backside. That Bodell brings the intensity, that's for sure. And so does Landman.
Oh, this looks like a little bit of strategy here. We got some, down low to Murphy, kicking it out. Rod with the shot fake, gets him up in the air. Oh, looking down low, had a little bit of a seam there, but threw that one too high for Bodell.
That was all Swedish, no finish there by Rott.
I think the students got to feel a little surprised the way this game has started. They didn't know that there was going to be this much intensity coming out of this team in orange. Kicking it up top. That's Bryant for 3. That goes off the back.
Bryant's played this whole game. So is Zavadil. They got to make some changes out there on the student side.
Well, that was Killeran there for 3 from the corner. Didn't touch any rim, but hey, senior athlete of the year. Can't take that away from her.
She's had a great career in this gym. Doesn't look like it's going to extend to the student staff basketball game, but it's still early.
It is early. It is early. Let's see if the students have any out-of-bounds plays designed, and it looks like that one right there, the one-pass chuck. Oh, let's check the Achilles. Check the Achilles. Coming up clean. No worries. I saw Nurse Jensen get a little nervous in the corner, but it looks like Bodell will survive to play another possession here.
Yeah, and that's 15 hours of detention for Caleb Haas.
Rott bringing it up the middle here. Over to Landman. A lot of fans in front of us here cheering for Landman on the band side. That pass sails out of bounds. Back to the students. 5:35 to go here in the first period. Staff up 7-5. And that three goes down.
Buff drilled a three on Maximus last year at halftime. But I'm not shocked at all that James put that one in.
Not surprising that a guy named Buff is going to show his
what a
strength.
pass.
And what a look by Landman, looking away. And that's that player to watch. We said Murphy was going to come out strong this year. She proves it. 9-8 lead here for the staff. And a hammer foul. That one looked almost bloody. And I think with that, Bodell recognizes I better take a seat. This is on video. That could cost me a job.
You don't want your career to end because of a hard foul in a student staff basketball game, that's for sure.
So we got some substitutions in for both squads here. Ball taking it out on the sideline. Heard some students chanting there at Bodell.
If we could at some point, I'd love to get a shot of the staff section. They got some creative signs. If we could catch those on camera at some point here.
Oh, look at that. That's a wrestler from three on the side there. That's Maddox Weigel, but he does not find anything.
And here he is, our player to watch. He's
Transfer
on the
portal.
Yep.
Let's see if that NIL deal paid off. And Brandy Frank looking for the easy bucket.
Nothing easy in this game.
Unfortunately, that one did not come easy. A painful rejection on that side. Into the corner, Slindy now. Over to Theelgis. No shot he doesn't love. Let's see if he can find one. We find Brandy Frank in the corner again. Can't find that loose ball. Slindy's got it now. Oh, little shimmy shake there for Theelgis. He likes that spot. Off the rim, and Maddox Weigel. That's a wrestler's speed and a wrestler's pass, unfortunately, into the corner. And we got another three.
And Buffington.
Woo.
You can't leave him open.
God, great shot, bad mustache. What can you say?
Automatic from three.
All right, Theelgis with it again. Number 4 on the court, but number 1 in your heart. Slindy with it.
There he is.
Working the left
There
side.
he is.
Powers his way into the left block.
Money well spent.
And we have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you paid for. Drop pass doesn't get down there. Theelgis with it now. Staff deciding to walk it up. Surprised by that?
No, not at all. You said Theelgis had old feet.
Plantar fasciitis might be kicking in here. And that pass gets a little away from our resource, or our security guard. A little spin move there. Josh Karch has none of it. And he's hopping around. He's hopping around. He's feeling it, Josh Karch.
Oh, yeah. Karch is competitive.
He is. College football player at Bemidji. If you ever saw his college football picture, he has no neck. It's good that he found it again.
You see for the first time checking into a staff student basketball game is Assistant Superintendent Williams.
Shuffling his feet. Alrighty, we got another deep ball. Rebound goes to the students. That's Rolfson with it. Into the corner now. Oh, trips, falls, and good sportsmanship there by Mo after he deliberately took him out. Oh,
Here we go.
Steal by Vince Williams. And some say travel was not called. And it looks like it is going to stay with the staff. Nifty little hands there from Vice Superintendent Vince Williams.
Absolutely. Tried to put it up right there. Unfortunately, just came a little bit short. Helvick missed on the rebound, but we got Brady Johnson for three.
And there's a little bit of pointing, a little bit of talking. I think we'll have some substitutions in after that one, and that's that three-pointer there puts the Mustangs up by 3 points. 1:35 to go in this first half. Students sticking around, though. This is the way the game kind of played out last year. We'll see how it goes. Buffington with it. Or that was Staffney, I
Staffney,
apologize.
yep.
Yep. All right. Johnson dribbling up the middle. He's looking to the corner. And top of the key, James Moe looking to lead the league in air banks this year, but that one did catch a little iron. And there's another 3-ball, and that one drops again.
This student team, they're hot from downtown.
Staffney is on fire, hitting threes all over the court. All right, we got a double pick. Oh, that is a well-played and nice pass. The dish to Moe, and now he's putting some pressure on full court.
That was a great pass by Johnson. As I understand, he's graduating from college today. I do believe that he's probably going to remember this game more as we see.
Oh, great
nice drive
move.
by Staffney.
Great move, can't finish, 28 seconds to go. Looking up top to Moe, he's under the hoop, he's looking back out though. This is Johnson for 3, and air ball, but in a student staff game, that we'll call that an assist.
I was going to say not an air ball, it's just a nice pass.
So now the staff up by 4, 7 seconds to go. Not sure if the students really see that, except for Jackson Alexander. They call him Jack It Up Alexander because that shot almost hit the ceiling. So with that, Mustangs staff with the Mustang students down 4. What is your view of this first half, Jordan Lutovsky?
Well, we're somewhat in the same situation we were last year. Last year was 5-point game at halftime, 15-10. Staff led. We see here, staff are up 18-14. I think one of the things that the coaches for the staff team needs to talk about is how can we limit those outside shots. Buffington and Staffney.
And here, right, and this is the difference right here. You see what the students are doing in their halftime speech. They got great coaching over there, but the staff, you saw that they were engaged. They raised their hands. That's because they're teachers. They know how to participate.
Absolutely they do. Speaking of great participants on our coaching staff, we see that they are led by Coach Irie, Coach Olson.
And they look good today.
I'm
not going to lie.
They look sharp. Yep, they got their nice duds on. The staff are led by girls basketball seniors, Maya Blado, Kendra Nickerson, Liv Jung, Aaliyah Jackson. I see some juniors have joined them as well. Cora Metcalf. So this whole game is going to fall on them.
It is.
It's not about the players. It's about the coaches.
Yeah, at the end of the game in a tight one like this, you have to be able to make the X's and O's work.
Yep.
And, at this point right now, the staff has it working, but can turn on a dime in the staff-student game.
It can. You really never know what is going to happen. Last year we had probably 7-8 lead changes alone in the second half. Got to start the clock right now. It's sitting at 12. We're supposed to be playing 10-minute halves.
Well, and that might be a strategy that the students are working with here. They finally got it figured out. Bryant goes to the rim, and he is rejected. Karch with it here. He's a bull in a china shop. Don't guard him there. He'll take you out. Oh, he went for the shimmy shake, and he forgot to shimmy or shake. And they're going to call a double dribble on Rott. Didn't see that one, but again, you never know who paid off who in this game.
That's right. I didn't see him, but I didn't really see most of them. You're right, though. Whoever's got the deeper pockets is probably going to win this game.
And that's top of the key, looking for 3. That one doesn't fall. Oslin with it. He's going to look up the right side. Oh, pickpocketed. Well-played defense. Students looking to press here. And a wide open look. Jamison Allen had it for 3. He had a look after a nice steal. We catch another whistle here by Salisbury Senior.
Boy, Irie is about to lose it on him. He's got the
you
arms
gotta
extended.
Be careful. You got to be careful. In a game like this, you got to be able to work the refs just enough to get what you need, but you don't want to turn this into a technical.
I think Salisbury, they got to call the seatbelt call on the Cheyenne student coaches. They're up in arms. Staff coaches are calm and relaxed.
Oh, we got a double there. That leaves Karch at the top of the key. He'll throw it off the back iron there. And it looks like we got a little bit of trap developing here. But staff falls off.
Helvig did say that they thought they had the athletes to transition from defense to defense.
And that's Jamison Allen at the top of the key. He does not connect. Rebound, hustle play by Josh Karch. Over to Oslin. If the staff pushes, they might have numbers. Swing pass over, but that is stolen. And stolen right back. Little aggressive steal there by Mrs. Torkelson, but Ms. Torkelson was not able to recover that steal. Torkelson did get new shoes for the occasion. Looking drippy. Is that what they say?
I don't know. I'm not a student. I'm not sure.
We're not sure about a lot
Look
of things.
cool. Look
cool?
good. I mean, that's what we said.
I don't know.
They're sweet.
Sweet, okay. All right, Herman up top with it. Swings it over to the side. And we got a travel call here.
Not only called by Mr. Salisbury, but
It does look like the whistles are favoring the old folks right now.
Mr. Williams let Cooper Bryant know that he traveled there, kind of doing the old Dante Culpepper touchdown dance.
All right, Vince Williams, little shot fake. And the fake was better than the shot.
Whoosh, as you hear the air go by.
Maddox Weigel, he loves it. He shouldn't have. And that ball sails out of bounds, and I believe that is going to go off the hands of, are they saying the staff? Sticking with the students? We're not sure. Didn't see a call.
I think every loose ball goes the way of the teachers, correct?
I believe so.
Thought that was in the rules I saw somewhere.
All right. Solid defense here played by the students. Rebound goes long. And I see another whistle. And that is going against the students.
Yeah, Braden Olson stepped out of bounds, or I saw some of the junior boys were pointing the line. I don't know if they were pointing at Braden, telling him where it is, or trying to remind Salisbury that that was a horrendous call.
Now, if you're the juniors, the sophomore, the freshman, are you wanting the seniors to lose? Are you picking the staff?
My junior, oh, nice steal here by Olson. My juniors this morning said they were cheering for the staff.
Oh, good follow there by Tate Herman. And that'll put this at a 2-point advantage here. Tightening this game up. It is a one-possession lead is all. Slindy going all the way to the rim. Left hand, that's off long, and rebound goes to the Young Pups. There was 38 steps, but they're going to call it a jump.
That was a nice move there by Slindy. Really nice pick set by Brosh. As you said earlier, Slindy got him in the transfer portal. That's not why we picked you up, though, Mr. Slindy. We need those to go in.
Hey, do you
it's
get
only a
what's
2-point game?
What's the return policy on NIL? I'm not sure.
Well, we're about to find out unless he starts hitting some shots.
Bodell better get out because the three-pointer has been open.
There we go.
Somebody's got to stop Staffney from pulling that ball right at the top of the key. Slindy with it now. He's looking. Brandy Frank with it. Good pass, Brandy Frank. Bad layup, Ryan Bodell. Staffney with it, working the side. And we got another three-point look. That one falls short. Oh, little dribble move there. That one goes off glass. A lot of contact. Irie's upset with the officials, but he's not going to get that call. There you go, Bodell. Make the one that doesn't count.
Yeah, Bodell rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling down the floor. Jersey's ripped, numbers coming off. The intensity is there, but yeah, we got to make those in between the whistles.
Now,
Mr.
what
Bodell.
do these jerseys say about each of these teams? I mean, using masking tape to throw numbers on, does this say a lot about who the staff are?
Well, we do look a little bit like the Bad News Bears, but we also do believe in miracles. It's not about the jerseys you wear. It's not about the drip, as you said.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not about that. Yeah, you can tell. Get a zoom in on any of those uniforms, and it is not about the drip.
Well, you talked about Miss Torkelson, nice shoes. Brady Johnson's got nice shoes. I think you maybe even see a pair of Jordan Dunks down there on one of those players.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what do you say in the timeout here? 6:49 to go. Staff hanging on to that 2-point advantage. You know, last year I said, hey, are we going to get to double digits in this game? And the game got, it started to get some scoring in here. 18-16 with 6:49 to go. Who's going to come out on top? How are you going to finish this game? Is it a race to 20?
If you're in the staff huddle, you're just saying, guys,
that's exactly
it's
what
only
you're saying.
6:49 left. We can do it. If you're on the student side, you're like, guys, come on. Just put them away. Put them away. Put them away.
I think a lot of that staff conversation in this last one was, do we really have 5 more hours after this? When do I get my nap? That is probably the key here. Oh, good play there. I heard a whistle. We got a foul on number 21 on the students.
No free throws in this game either.
Does that go to an automatic point, or is that only on a shooting
I think
foul?
that's only on a shooting foul.
Slindy with it up
That
top.
wasn't a shooting foul, though, was it?
It was not a shooting
Well,
foul. I know
okay.
you're a hockey
We're
player.
we're all learning here together.
Brosh with it here. The anatomy of a real player. But he turns it over. And that is a spin move. Airbag. All right, Mo with it here. You know he wants it. Last year he had the game-winning opportunity, wasn't able to connect, and that shot looks good. Off the back iron. Students come down with it. Mo, like I said, last year he had the opportunity to win the game for the staff, so you know he wants this W this year. And that is vital.
Yeah, Parker Olson, if you're going to wear an arm sleeve and a leg sleeve, you got to hit shots, and he did it right there.
That gives a 1-point advantage to the seniors. And now the senior citizens with
There
it.
we go.
And that's a good look, but oh, missed. Down low a couple times. Point blank range. Staff legs must be getting tired, and this is where we could run into trouble, but falls off the rim and into the hands of the staff. Looking down low, Murphy with it, and there is a foul. That one will be the 1-point
okay.
variety,
All right.
I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting all you wished for here, because now we got the back and forth going.
Yep, more lead changes in this game than a Montana Mountain Road, that's for sure.
I had trouble following that one, but that's a good analogy.
Montana Mountain Road?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, got that.
Back and forth.
good.
It's kind of like the Dow Jones. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down.
Depends on who's investing. I see a lot of the down. All right, and back to the right side here with it. Oh, they say that's when you get cooked, I believe is the. I believe that's the proper expression.
Yeah, you know, I'm cheering for the staff. Anytime Buffington gets the ball, my knees are knocking together. Like, I get so nervous.
you know he's got that possibility.
We got to get him out of the game somehow.
And Karch with it on the baseline. He little fadeaway. Good hustle there by Rott, but now we got to push ahead. Oh, rebound. That's Jamison Allen with the board. Oh, here we go.
Brooklyn.
Saxland. Oh, it looked promising before it left the hand.
Yeah, nice play to get the ball to her. They moved it around the top of the key, but yeah, just
Didn't fall.
No.
Keep shooting.
No
Shoot or
net.
shoot.
Yep, no net, no rim.
We got some substitutions in.
I believe I think the students need to get another girl out there. Well, never mind. They got Miss Helvick's out there. Miss Helvick and Cloran.
Okay, matching up, matching up. All right, Rott's looking at little pick and roll with Karch. He gets all the way to the rim. Left hand doesn't drop. Rebound, loose. Oh, and throws it basically off the face of.
Oh no. Last year you said about Rott, he looks like he sleeps on a bed of knives.
That
He
guy
is cut up.
I didn't mean fat. I meant face. There's nothing fat about.
I know.
That guy was born in a gym. Wakes up at 4 o'clock. Probably doesn't eat anything other than creatine. He was the guy that on warm-ups came out here and hung on the rim.
He did.
Both years.
Lucky we didn't get a tech.
All right. Headband gets him no extra dribble. Jamison Allen. And we get another corner three.
Buffington.
Can't leave him open.
Buffington. Goodness
He's getting
gracious.
high fives running back. Seniors with a 2-point advantage. Brady Johnson with it. He's looking baseline. That doesn't drop. Is the staff getting a little too desperate, looking too quick for those shots?
I think they are. Time is of the essence, certainly, but you're going to get the ball back here as the students are looking to throw this game. They're throwing the ball all around the court right now.
I mean, the longer you go, we said last year, your goal probably is overtime. That sends you into third block, right?
Yeah, well, we're lucky that Bo Beam wasn't Johnny on the spot with the clock. I do see he stopped it right now, but it is going to give the staff a little bit more time. That's for sure.
All right, let's see what they draw up off the dead ball. And that is
Torkelson there.
Torkelson
Yep,
kicks it over to Landman in the corner. Sweet music Landman, that's what they call him.
Mr. Bernston loved that one. Got him out of his seat.
A lot of pressure here now on the student side. Down with only 2.5 to play. Torkelson with it on the left side here. Ball's loose. Johnson with it, and he is fouled. I think he's going to get a free bucket out of that deal. 2 points.
Students getting a little nervous right away as Johnson put that one in, or on the foul, I should say, right away. Irene Olsen jumped out of their seat given the timeout call, so 2:12 left in the game here, down by 3.
So what is your favorite staff sign this year? I saw some staff signs. If we can get a couple of zoom-in shots on those staff signs again, what do we got here?
Mr. Curdy, we want some Mo for James Mo.
Okay.
Can't see the other ones.
Well, I do see a lot of ugly sweaters. Nothing tops what Bernston's got on today with the full suit, but. And how great was that cheerleader performance
That was fantastic, yes, and we see they're now doing some flips and tumbles out on the floor, and we're being serenaded by the sweet sounds of the band. They have to love watching Mr. Lamont out there do what he just did.
I did hear rumor that the staff was going to do a cheerleading a 5-minute routine before, but after they saw what the students did, all the tumbling and the throw-in, I don't think it would have been a good idea.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one, and I'm glad I didn't.
All right, 2:12 to play, coming out of the timeout. And that goes as a foul against Landman. A little bit of pressure by the staff. You think they'd be saying, all right, let's slow things down, but no, they're looking to extend this lead.
Yeah, they get 2:07 left, still up by 3 right now. I guess what would your strategy be here if you were the staff, Aaron?
Well, if I was in the game, my strategy would be to be pointing to somebody on the bench to get me out of the game. That'd be my strategy. Oh, good spin move there, but that doesn't drop. Ball loose, probably was out of bounds. I think Salisbury missed that. There is one downside of Salisbury as an official. He can't tend to see anything over about 5'3", and unfortunately, that probably was a miss right there. I think Mo was out of bounds coming in, shouldn't have got that ball.
He's my boss here, no comment.
All right, fair enough. Swing pass over to Helvig. She's looking for 3. I think there was a little bit of a piece on that one. Oh, and that is stolen away and taken all the way to the hoop. And now we have a 25-24 ball game. 1:15 to go. Staffney, you got to think of him as the player of the game right now for the students. And what did we see there? Where was that?
Can we get a replay? Is that possible?
In the NBA, that would have been an extended play. They would have let that play out.
Who put that up? I saw the end. Who shot it?
I believe it was Landman. I believe it was Landman.
Wow.
Well, that alone might be worth looking back at on the tape.
One of his tuba players holding the tuba up in front of me, missed it, couldn't see it.
All right.
Tuba sounds great, by the way.
All right, what are we seeing here? We have an argument.
And now you got the student coaches are up in arms.
It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball, ain't it? Isn't that what LeBron says?
Yeah, that's right. Saw LeBron is interested in this game, him and Steph Curry.
Yeah, appreciate their little shout out. Haven't heard much from Thealgis, that plantar fasciitis. They limited his minutes, but I expect him to make a shot down the stretch here. Into the corner. Oh. Fortunate, he felt it, he wanted it. That would have been a huge bucket.
This is where you separate players and winners right here.
All right, and Brady Johnson, nice little pass fake, but he does not connect, and now we got a little bit of a fast break developing on the student side. Little step to the side shot, and no contact. Do I hear a whistle? I did hear a whistle. There was so much noise from the student side here. They were very upset on that, but they did get the whistle, and that does mean with 26.5 to go, the seniors take the 1-point advantage. A lot of pressure here. Things started to feel a little bit like last year. I'm getting a little nervous. Poked away. Won't cost you anything. Technically, probably in that situation, not a bad foul.
I think I'm going to be sick.
This is tough. 20 seconds to go. This is why they practiced this week. I'm sure they drew something up. Right? Didn't they do that?
They did. I asked Mrs. Helvig. She said the offense was the GMA. I didn't know if that meant the grandma offense. She told me no, it's general motion offense. But Oh boy, I'm nervous.
Oh boy, oh boy. Who's going to take that last shot? Who wants it poked away? Again with the foul.
I
love
the officiating by Mr. Salisbury, the real Salisbury.
Mister?
Oh, I love it.
All right, now we're down to 16.8. A little bit of less time in the bank here. Oh, good little curl from Helvik. And back to Fieldjes. Could it be? It's not to be. Rebound. Loose ball. It comes. Free.
Yep.
What do we got? We got a jump ball. 4.5 to play. Oh, man, do we have any timeouts left? Whose ball is it? We have no possession arrow. Bo Beam did not turn that thing on. This could go any direction. We're saying it's a student's ball. Wait a minute. There's going to be a conversation.
With the rivets on the roof of this. There we go.
I'm not sure if it's the right call, but it's the call we like.
The roof's going to blow off this place pretty soon.
Mr. Salisbury is going to have to run out of this place if this goes the other direction on him. All right. I saw a whistle, and now we're at 2.3. Not a lot of time to play in this one. Who has got that last shot? Rod into the corner. I like it. Fade away. Is it a foul?
That's a foul!
That is a foul! And that, we got 0 time on the clock. 2 points. Is that how you want
That's
this
a foul.
to end?
Oh, no.
Is this how we want this to end? We got to put time on the clock. But I guess it's going in the favor of the staff on a foul call. And that gets the most of the crowd up in.
Never apologize for winning. Ever. Ever.
You know, Rod, that was a nifty little fadeaway jumper. Defender coming in too tight. Got a little close. Must have got the elbow. That's the difference maker right there.
27-26. Looks like they put, hold on here.
Whoa. We did get some time back on the clock. It looks like they are drawing up a play. What is it that's going to take place now?
This is the 1972 Olympics all over again, I believe. It was 72. Soviets and the Americans, time back on the clock may have been 76. I'm not a history teacher.
I'm putting Ryan Bodell into show some intimidation factor after that foul early in the first half. We got to have somebody that's a little scared.
Now they just took him out. So.
Oh, no. And the senior girls, they're strategizing here. They're thinking it through. They want this win.
Yep. Blado and Jackson.
And Irie, he's still coaching. He's getting him to the right spots. He knows what he wants. Let's see here. We got a little nice inbounds. Oh, we don't have enough time. And that's how it's going to end, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Lutovsky, did we get everything we asked for?
Teachers did the teaching. We did. We got everything. It was kicked off with a great dance performance, and the game did not disappoint. Hey, when you win, the band sounds better, lunch tastes better, and for the teachers, it is going to be the most glorious afternoon of teaching that they have had in their career, especially when one of these student players comes into their blocks 2, 3, and 4.
And now for the teachers, it's probably off to the training room, grab a bag of ice. And for these students, it's just eyes down, head down, and this has got to stink.
And they're going to have to answer. You know that their phone's going to be buzzing. Riley Rahr's already texting them, how could you let us down, right? So in our series now, it's 1-to-1 between the staff and the students. This year's student version of the team, the class of 2025, put up a great fight. What more could you want from a basketball game? Entertaining James Buffington, big-time threes. Carter Staffney was running all around the floor there. Really good, really entertaining basketball.
And who is your Hebron Brick player of the game?
Oh, boy, man,
I mean, obviously on the student side, Staffney was on fire.
He was. Buffington was on fire.
Yeah, those two.
I don't have a Hebron Brick player of the game.
You don't?
I had one last year.
Well, that is actually, in basketball terms, you just kind of bricked it.
I did.
You
did.
did.
I did. Well, you put me
fell
on the spot.
I did put you on
me on the spot.
Hey, you get paid to do this. This is your career, isn't it?
We get paid?
Oh, I guess not. Well, you know, here's the picture.
We got paid in backslaps and attaboy.
Attaboy, yes, that's right. That's all we're looking for here. So as we see the staff taking their championship photo, we take a look here. Staff 27, seniors 26. Look at the smiles on their faces. That is pure joy.
And in 365 days, we get to do it all over again.
And it might take that long to recover. We'll need it.
But for every single one of those days, that staff can celebrate. They can hang that jersey up on the wall, have their students look at it the rest of the year. I think we should maybe hang one of them here in the gym.
Yeah, we gotta get one in a trophy
championship
case.
Banners.
Maybe get some signatures on that thing. I'm gonna give it to Rott. I mean, technically that's the game-winning bucket. I think that's the guy. That's my player of the game.
All right, I love it.
All right.
So final here from the West Fargo Cheyenne High School Gymnasium, putting a bow on the end of our
Appropriate. Christmas time. Yeah.
That's what I was
Let's
going
put a
for.
bow
I'm
on it.
glad
There
you
you
picked up on
Yeah,
it.
I did.
But putting a bow on the end of our winter pep rally here, where we celebrated the first half success of our students and their accomplishments, which are many and numerous to go through. A thoroughly entertaining performance by our dance team. They were unbelievable. Band was here, drumline was here, and it was capped off by a fantastic staff. Convincing victory.
Amazing staff, amazing
27
students.
to 26.
Perfect day.
Here we see the students taking a picture. Do want to shout out them. Not easy sometimes to get out in front of the whole student body and your buddies and play. And the coaches were great. Olson and Irie, they look fantastic. I think they have a career in it in the future if they want it. But yeah, just a fantastic basketball game. So, Mr. Knodel, happy holidays to you and your family.
Happy holidays to you.
And happy holidays to all of you out there in the Mustang family. Thanks for watching and take care.